Voila! Beautiful day to go and do a desert island rubbish clear up. So me and my trusty steed are going to go and collect rubbish from a desert island. Join us. I'll be there in about 5-10 minutes, so we've had to drive for about half an hour. Don't know who's more excited, me or Kiki. She's so excited she's going to hyperventilate. So here we are. Our destination is the third island there. Last time I was there, I had a load of rubbish, so yeah, we're just going to go have a bit of a clear up. All loaded up, ready to go. So just quickly, a little bit of a backstory. My cousin came from the UK, Caroline, about a month ago, and I took her out paddleboarding to the island.
You're on film. Show us what you got, Thomas. Go, go, go! Sup expert!
Yeah, I was just a bit disgusted with all the rubbish that was out there. And then what amazed me was, about 11 o'clock as we were about to leave, a boat turned up. A guy got off, he brought out a cool box, a table, a chair, and a couple of tourists. Put it down, all surrounded by the rubbish, and said, yeah, I'll be back and pick you up about 3 o'clock. I just see the look on their faces was, what, you brought us to a desert island surrounded by rubbish. Yeah. So long story short, I've had this in the back of my mind to do. I just fancy doing it really, because those tourists obviously go back to their resort, and then people ask them, you know, how was your day? And they say, well, yeah, we went out surrounded by rubbish. So they don't bother booking. That guy with the boat doesn't get any more jobs. Yeah, tourist industry in Fiji is large, so anything I can do to help that. Tourism brings money in, cost of living goes down for standard Fijian people. Yeah, well, that's my thinking anyway. Plus, I like to go out to this island, and I don't like being surrounded by rubbish. So let's go and see what we can do. Right, Kiki, going to be a paddleboarding surf dog. Let's go. Here we are, we're halfway out. Kiki's fallen in once. She's figured out that sitting next to me now is the way to go. So we're out close to the first island. That's the second island. And the third one's hidden behind it. So almost there. Land ahoy! We're not going to be alone though. Are we, Kiki? So here we are out on the island. We've just come out and a boat just leaving. Mike from Coconut Grove and his 2 daughters. They've just moved here from the States. So if you do remember Fiji Time Island Life vlog, Mike, nice to meet you. Yeah, so we're going to be out here now picking up rubbish. I mentioned it to Mike, so he's going to do exactly the same when they get themselves a boat and come out, because yeah, it's such a beautiful island. But yeah, you don't want to be surrounded by rubbish, so let's get on with this. Say bye bye. First things first, Kiki was thirsty, so we sorted her out with some water. So with a bin bag, litter picker, just going to get on around the island and take as much as we can get up in about 20-30 minutes. There we go. I did bring my new drone out with me, thinking we're probably far enough away from the airport it'd be okay, but because it's DJI, we're in an authorisation zone for the airport, so it won't let me take off. So I was only going to keep it about 5-10 metres off the ground just to video me picking rubbish up, but yeah, such is life. It's actually not as bad as it was last time when I came out. You see they've been having a tequila party of some sort, I should think. The amount of lemons. Yeah, there was a lot more rubbish last time. So somebody's been out here picking it up, which is great. Old enough to drink, too stupid to know that you've got to take your rubbish home with you. Right, so here we are right at the back of the island. Just about 25 empty cans of rum and coke, paper plates, crisp packets, etc. all just dumped right down the back. So that's not one person's rubbish. There was a group of people out here, and at some point after they finished, somebody came and dumped it over the back, and everybody else just said, yeah, that's okay. That's perfectly acceptable. Well, it's not perfectly acceptable. I'm not going to be here picking it up all the time, so you just spoil the enjoyment for other people who come out of it. It's feral. That's what it is. It's feral. That's what feral people do. You know, it's perfectly okay for you to bring it all out here when it was really heavy, and then you had a good time. And then when it's useless to you, and it's empty, you could just take it back on the boat and put it in the rubbish bin. But no. So there's an old concrete structure here at the top of the island, and yeah, just used it as a rubbish pit. So I haven't got enough bags to pick all of that up. Yeah, I'll have to do it on multiple trips, and yeah, just disgusting really. Also cutting everything down, you know, cutting everything down to have a fire to cook a fish. There's not a great deal on this island to cut down. Well, I've made a massive dent in the rubbish pit. That's my 3 bags full. So I'm going to start heading back because tide's going out, and got a lot of weight on the paddleboard. Hopefully I'll get out again with some more bags and to finish the cleanup, and people will stop dumping their rubbish. Yeah, so that's my 3 big bags full. I don't put any more in because we'll probably sink on the way back. It's a fantastic spot. So that's the end of another video from our cleaned up desert island. So beautiful clean desert island now. Oh. cleaner. Sometimes humanity never fails to disappoint you. But then if you do your little bit, you can make other people's days a bit brighter. Fiji's first refuge collection dog. Trash dog. Isn't it, Kiki? Sometimes you've got to look at the bigger picture. Rubbish collection isn't generally available on the island. There's a rubbish tip in Nangara. People bury their rubbish in their gardens, burn rubbish. So it's a cultural thing as well. It's also development. You know, these people have come up eating fish out of the oceans, growing their own vegetables and fruit, and there's been no need for packaging. And obviously communership, I think that's the right word. You know, everything's packaged now. Like an orange comes in its own package in its own skin, but they put that in a plastic bag, and then you've got to get rid of it. So there's a lot of stuff here is imported, a lot more packaging than there ever was. So yeah, there's two sides to every story, but it is still disappointing that you bring all your stuff out here, you use it, and then you think, yeah, let's just dump it and leave it for the next people. And this is what we're trying to protect. Alright, it's just gone 3 o'clock, so time to head back. We're heading back over here. Should be a bit easier getting back. We got the wind behind us, so let's see how we go.